I met Dr. Harvey over a family dinner in 2012, and I told him I had no idea what I was going to be doing after high school was over. To which he replied, "Come to Africa with me." I smiled and I said, "There's no way I would ever go to Africa. I'm completely afraid of blood. I'd pass out at the sight of it. I don't speak any French. I don't do well in the heat. I'm from upstate New York, so snow is what I do. I don't do heat." And he continued to say, "Well, if you wanted to come, I would have an opening for you. I could really use you if you came, especially if you came and if you stayed for a year." And he really pushed the staying for the year part, and I really considered what I would be able to do over a year. I prayed about it, sought the advice of others, and I determined that it might be a good idea to pursue it. But one thing led to another, and one day, the Congo was just a dream far off in the future that would probably never happen. But then a few short months later, in late June, I was on a plane flying to the Congo for a 10th month stay in the little town of Mfando. The hospital that I served at was a small 60-bed hospital located in the middle of the rainforest, right on the equator of Africa. It had been there since 2004, and it provides medical care to thousands and thousands of people who have absolutely no access to doctors. One of my greatest struggles was learning how to live and function in Mfando, and I would like to tell you a little bit about the town of Mfando and what it was like to live there. One thing that was hard to get used to was the sheer amount of ants. Bugs, cockroaches, you name it, they became a part of life. Look at them all. It is an ant highway up there. And also up here. There are a lot of ants in Africa. Thankfully these are not the biting kind. While I was in Africa, I ate caterpillars, I ate monkey, I ate all sorts of fish, eels, I ate crocodile, I ate all kinds of fruits. I ate a few vegetables. There were not many vegetables actually at all. I actually remember eating one carrot, and it was an amazing day because I ate a carrot, and I only ate a carrot once while I was in Africa. I had some of the best fruit in my entire life in the Congo, but it was only during season when I could get the fruit. There were two main seasons in the Congo, the rainy season and the dry season, but I like to call them the rainy season and the rainier season. 10 feet of roof, or 7 feet of roof, look at that. This is crazy. Madness. As much fun as all that sounds, I was actually there to work. My job was to help Dr. Harvey in whatever way possible as his personal assistant. And I did that through driving, through writing notes to dignitaries for him, to working with other aid organizations for him. Mainly, I just spent my time with him to be able to help whenever he needed it. Because I spent so much time with him, I began to spend a lot of time dealing with medicine and sickness. And I began to find that I really enjoyed working with sick people and working with the doctors. So I spent more time doing it. One day, Dr. Harvey asked me if I'd like to partake in a surgery, and I jumped at the opportunity, and I found that I really enjoyed working with Dr. Harvey in surgery. And that led to a series of events in which I became much, much better at assisting in surgeries. Because I was so proficient at assisting in surgeries, Dr. Harvey allowed me to partake in well over 30 surgeries, most of them being C-sections. One morning after a C-section, Dr. Harvey was doing rounds, and he asked the lady if she had named the child yet. She replied no, which was very common. So Dr. Harvey asked the lady what she would like to name her child for the discharge paper, and she wanted to name her child after the man who delivered her baby. Then Dr. Harvey said that there were a lot of Dr. Harveys running around in Mfando. Why not make a little Eamon Rooney running around in Mfando? And the lady replied, "That sounds like a great name, but how do you spell it?" So now there is an Eamon running around in Mfando who is hopefully still healthy and still alive. The Congo really marked me while I was there. I find it a great honor to have left a piece of myself behind. And every day I realize how much the Congo continues to affect me. From the sights to the smells to the people I met, every bit of the Congo affects me daily. Because of my time in the Congo, I now hope to one day return to the mission field and to serve the underserved through medicine. If you have any questions or you just would like to hear more about what I did over there, feel free to ask me. I absolutely love talking about the Congo, and I will tell you whatever you want to know. No question is too stupid or too ambiguous. I love questions, and I love to talk about the Congo. Thank you for your time, and I hope you guys have a great finals week. And go Knowles! Woo!